Hey guys, Ash here, coming at you today on Update Day in Clash of Clans. Friendly challenges here in-game, and I just hosted my first ever Town Hall 11 tournament using Friendly Challenge feature. Now obviously tournament mode has not been added to the game, but for the first time we can actually dictate who we want to attack and when we want to attack them, and that opens up doors that previously just weren't there in the competitive game of Clash of Clans. So I learned some lessons that I thought I'd share with you guys today, because even if you're not a content creator, I think that it would be a lot of fun just to have your own clan contests and be able to host them. So I use this website called challenge.com. It's www.challenge.com. I'll include it in the info. It's free to use. You can set up your own bracket. A lot of people do this for Clash Royale, and it's very easy to navigate. So we did a single elimination tournament, a very impromptu, unofficial thing that I just tweeted out, and we had 28 people join, so we had a 28-person tournament, and you can see on your screen right now, here were the rules. It was a 1 vs 1 single elimination. Attacker only had 60 seconds to scout from the challenge issue, and the tournament win conditions were number 1, whoever got the most stars, number 2, highest percentage, and number 3, the fastest 3-star. In the event that both of the attackers got 3 stars, we actually didn't see any 3-star attacks. Now mind you, these were all totally maxed out Town Hall 11s, a ton of anti-3-star base designs, and only 60 seconds to plan these attacks out, so we didn't see any 3-stars, but we did see this attack by Da City, and he had the highest percentage attack of the day. It was a 98% 2-star attack, so shout out to Da City. He did not go on to make it to the finals, but it was a very impressive attack anyway. So it is difficult, I'll be honest with you guys. It's difficult to plan out these attacks when you don't have a lot of time to scout. You can scout the base, and then you have to immediately jump into your army composition and make some really quick adjustments, if any at all, and then you just have to jump into the attack. We saw mainly queen walk attacks. I tried to throw some miners in, and that was my undoing. I threw in a dozen miners, and I came up with a 46% 1-star in the second or third round, and then that was my exit. But you know, it was probably for the best, because it's tough to stream and organize and fill in the brackets and moderate in the chat and all those other things at the same time. But it was a heck of a lot of fun. I think everybody who took part in the event had a blast, and I'm really excited to do these in the future. So guys, I think one mistake I made was in the beginning, the first hour or so of this tournament, I had everybody take turns so we could all spectate, and it was a lot of fun to have 20 plus spectators on all the early matches. But then I realized we could be there for 5 or 6 or 7 hours, because essentially it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to get one attack in, because you have to request for your clan castle troops, because obviously even though you don't expend them in the friendly challenge feature, you still have to go ahead and adjust for offense or defense. And then on top of that, you also have to allow the 1 minute for the attacker to go ahead and scout the base. So after going through about 1 round like that, I decided the best way to do it in the future would be in rounds 1 or 2 or 3 of the tournament, when there's still a lot of players, you kind of just have a round 1 free-for-all. So everybody just has their opponent, they can see the bracket, everybody has their links, and then towards the end of the tournament, then you can slow things down and allow everybody to view and spectate on those, those finals or quarterfinals or semifinal matches, because that's when, the best players naturally gravitate towards the end. Now, there was a lot of meta strategy involved, things that we've really never seen in the game, because, the person who goes first has the disadvantage. The attacker who goes second actually has a pretty big advantage because they know what they have to beat. And honestly, that was pretty cool, because sometimes if the first attacker failed or had a really low percentage attack, then the second attacker would change their strategy up to make sure they only beat the whatever they had to. You don't have to go for 3 stars if you know you only have to be a 48% 1-star attack. So it was a lot of fun in that regard, and it also had some implications on base design. For example, if you attacked first and you failed your attack, then you're more than likely going to want to go ahead and set a trophy base on defense and hope for an all or nothing type defense on the back end. So there was a lot of cool strategy involved, and you know what, that leads me to another point. I have a lot of thoughts on Friendly Challenge overall, how they could possibly make the feature a little bit more user-friendly when it comes to especially tournament modes like this. I'd love to organize contests like this, tournaments like this going forward. I think they're a lot of fun. It's a new game mode that we've just never seen in Clash of Clans, so I think it has a lot of potential. I will bring my expanded views on that whole idea in the near future, really near future. I want to give my take on all the new update stuff now that we've had a chance to actually see it and experience it in-game. Now, the attack that you're watching right here was the winning attack in the finals. It was Maximus against Morphus, and Maximus actually pulled off the win in the finals, so congratulations to Maximus, the winner of 10,000 gems. Huge props to him. He did not have a 1-star attack the entire tournament, and he had a lot of high percentage 2-star attacks, such as this one that you're seeing right here. I think he ended it a little bit early because he was the second person to go. Morph, on the other hand, had a really strong run throughout the entire tournament, and then in the finals, unfortunately, he had some funneling issues with those Valkyries, and the Valks all went away from the Town Hall, and he actually had a fail in the finals, but he still walked away with 6,500 gems, so nothing to scoff at by any means. Here's Morphus's attack, and you can kind of see what went wrong after the funnel is created here. So the Queen Walk starts out all right. He's going to go ahead and create that funnel, cut off that army camp over there with a giant and a wizard. Now, mind you, keep in mind, you only have 60 seconds to prepare for these attacks, and the reason for that, obviously, is to keep things moving. You want to make sure that you keep things moving on these tournaments. If you host them yourselves, you don't want to have a lot of downtime in between these attacks. So having that 60-second scout period, I think I will be continuing to implement that on future tournaments. Morph is a big fan of using giants to create the funnel here for the Valkyries, and he does a good job here. Everything looks to be going all right, and the wall breaker gets through the perimeter there. The jump spell is down. There's single target Inferno Towers. Interesting choice by Maximus. Of course, we allow the defender to switch bases throughout the tournament, but you can only choose up to 6 bases because remember, you have the 24-hour cooldown now, so you don't have the flexibility to change one Inferno Tower from, say, single target to multi-target. Little adjustments like that, you just can't do. So all the Valkyries go up north into that compartment. They totally bypass the Town Hall compartment, and unfortunately for Morph, that was it. And, you know, it was only the difference of like 4,000 gems, so not the end of the world, 3,500 gems, so not the end of the world, and, you know, winning second place amongst 28 maxed out Town Hall 11s is certainly nothing to be ashamed of by any stretch. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, giving kind of my thoughts and a quick recap on our very first tournament. I think this was the first ever official tournament, friendly challenge tournament in Clash of Clans, unless somebody beat me to the punch. I don't know yet, but hey, this is what I've been doing all day and all night, and it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much to Arrow who recorded these attacks, and thank you so much to everybody who participated last minute. It was an ad hoc, totally impromptu tournament, and I think it went really, really smoothly considering that. So guys, I hope you picked up an idea or two that you can maybe take back to your clan or your alliance of clans and do similar type stuff. I know I'll be doing a Town Hall 10 and a Town Hall 9 tournament very, very soon. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care.